Ja. Dann gehen wir mal nach ihm hier, denn wir haben noch ein Minigame, das wir machen können. Nämlich Snowboarding. Nachdem beide uns freigeschaltet wurde, und wir fort, ja. Was ihn vor jetzt? Scheint so. Sehe schon, das ist ein bisschen Mine. Das war klar. Fast nicht gekriegt. Okay, den zu verbinden wäre jetzt halt, ne? Oh, so ein Report. Und ein paar schöne Drews, sehr schön. Then let's go to Nebel Valley. Hey, wait. Okay, she didn't hear you. She looked kind of familiar. Wasn't it Barry from the Code Research Society? Oh, there was something odd about her, that's for sure. I'm sure it's a good idea for her to be running up the valley alone. We should probably go after her. Und going after her heißt es, wir ballern uns ja durch. Ja, I see. Warte. She doesn't appear before our eyes. What's the plan? I think we should keep heading further up the mountain after her. Sure, yeah, I think we should. As very weird ist, das haben wir schon öfters mitbekommen, was genau eigentlich auch ihr Barrels Ding ist, weiß es selber selbst ich nicht. Wahrscheinlich, weil ich aber auch einiges einfach keine Side-Quest mit ihr verpasst habe. Sie ist halt eher meiner Side-Character. Weil sie hat so manchmal ihre weirden Auftritte, wie du so denkst, so, irgendwas stimmt mit ihr nicht. The suspicion that it is the source of the spiritual energy in the valleys there appears to be correct. Meanwhile, the great energy floating the spot is due to the fact that the Ashen Knight once used its power here. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, Valimar was here for quite a while. Anyway, never mind him now. I'm glad to see you again, Beryl. Have you been running around ever since we last spoke? Oh yes, whenever the whispers of my guardian spirit and the devils beckoned me, I answered their call. Been able to visit power spots all over Eastern Arbonia thanks to their guidance. From Neolithic ruins to lakeside castles, from lands connected to the earth spirits. Can't imagine a better use of my time. I'm impressed that you traveled all the way to Lohengrin Castle and into a spirit shrine. You got crazy stamina, that's for sure. Do allow me to ask, just who are you, really? No ordinary student should be able to do all of that. You're obviously not a witch, but beyond that, a fine question indeed. And yet, so few people truly know enough about themselves to answer it. In a way, I'm simply one more person peering into the darkness, pursuing an answer to the very same question. The truth is shrouded in shadow. When I peer into the darkness, it stares right back at me. Okay. That doesn't answer the question the slightest. Seriously. I think that's enough about me. Looking for 4 students to board the courageous, yes? I'll be able to come on board now that my journey has reached its end. Oh, sure. Welcome aboard, Beryl. The pleasure's all mine. Forward to listening what fate has in store for you. Ich glaube, ich habe auch das letzte Mal Beryl nie auf die Courageous rekrutiert, weil es halt einfach komplett an mir vorbeigegangen ist. Okay. Dann kann man auch schon wieder zurück. Und du chillst jetzt dann wo? Ah, hier hinten. Welcome everyone to my room of fortune. Come closer if you dare see what your fate has in store for you. Hold on a second. Where the Lord does it even come from? Do you set this whole thing up on your own? Oh, there's no need to worry. I've received permission. Before raging around us, there is no shortage of students whose hearts need guidance. I'm here to provide it to them. Okay. What kind of person signs off on something like, well, like this? If there's something you don't believe or understand about my explanation, simply attribute this to fate. Should you ever find yourself lost in this whirling void and in need of my guidance, please do come and visit. I'll be able to offer my services. Perhaps you'd be interested in knowing your compatibility with your companions. Yep, das ist auch genau das, was sie machen wird. Sie gibt einfach nur deren Status dafür, mit wem du das finale Bonding-Event sehen kannst. Kann ich irgendwas rauslesen vielleicht? Die sind zu low res, um davon irgendwas zu lesen. Leider. Und dieser magische Kreis hat eine Schrift, die wir nicht kennen, drauf. Und ja, keine Ahnung. Ist hier okay, irgendwas wie so eine Art Zertifikat oder irgendwas? Aber was für ein Zertifikat kann man halt nicht lesen. Gehen wir als nächstes nach Allegram. Beziehungsweise, ja, ganz kurz angesprochen. Man kann sich von hier auch den Issue Tree angucken. Jetzt da ist. Und er sieht vor allem im Weiten in 3D auch schon echt schon krass aus. Und ja, man sieht, ne, die Barriere ist halt auch weg. Ist schon ein massives Ding. Auf jeden Fall. So. Jetzt haben wir Lecker. Lecker. Wow, der Nebel ist krass. So krasser als vorher, oder? Alleine es fühlt sich gerade für mich überhaupt weird an, gerade überhaupt auf den Monitor zu gucken. Wow. Der Blur ist ja so, boah. So, du solltest für... Nee. Ah doch, Mixed Grill Recipe haben wir wahrscheinlich nur schon, oder? Ja. Uns fehlt literally nur noch eine Recipe. Dann kann man auch die ganzen Dishes fertig machen. Gut, dann kümmern wir uns mal um den Nebel, weil wow. Apologies for the delay in coming, Claus. It's good to see you again, too, Miles. Well, if it isn't class 7, thank you very much for coming, my lady. I assume you've come regarding the request we sent to the courageous? That's right. I might mention of the problem we face in Legram becoming worse of late. Do you mind elaborating, Klaus? Certainly. As you're aware, a number of strange occurrences have happened in Legram since the war began. The fog covering the town has become thicker, strange monsters have appeared on the highways, among other things. Yeah, I'm against that kind of stuff when we came back here to find Laura and Emma a few weeks ago, so yeah. But then we solved the worst of it. The cryptids in the castle were the ones responsible. I able to return things to normal by defeating them, so I thought. Oh, it certainly helped. Sadly, even without the cryptids accelerating the process, things have been gradually worsening. The monsters have become more dangerous than ever. We even had reports of people hearing eerily laughter and seeing ghosts. They said the greatest concern of all is this fake fog. It's become thicker and thicker over the weeks, to the point where it's stopping the townsfolk from doing basic daily tasks. That's not good. Visibility is pretty poor outside. I was tripped a few times on the way here. You know, something had to be done, so we started looking into ways to return things to normal. And then, the other night, something else strange happened. Something else. We heard the sound of a bell ringing. From Lowen Castle, no less. Again? Sounds just like what happened during our field study. How could this be? I wasn't here at the time, but I know what went down from your reports. And once again, Lowen Castle is the center of the strange happenings for our fair Legram. Ähnlich wie Stargazer Tower oder der Moon-Tempel in Crossbill kann man schon sagen, beziehungsweise die Sandford gehört auch mal dazu. And we should learn the case, and we'll still leave no one local free enough to investigate the matter. As the clause says, ordinarily we'd have some bracers take care of it, but we just don't have enough of them to go around. Even Thor is occupied in Western Erebonia, as you know. And that's where you come in, Class 7. With two soft mysteries relating to the castle under your belt, you're most likely the perfect ones to take on the job. I see. Understandable, I suppose. Still, I fear this will be no easy task. This is bound to be danger lurking within. Even with that in mind, could we trouble you to accept our request? Sure. No problem, please leave this to us. If I was the lord of this region, I would be remiss to ignore its people's cries for help. I'll do all I can to help in father's absence. I had a feeling you would say that. I was grateful for the help. I'll see to preparing a boat for you to take there at once. Please come to the wharf as soon as you're ready to depart. Right there, Cross. Thank you. For the strange happenings there, I think it'd be best if Selene and I were part of the team. I guess so. Yeah, missed opportunities. It's okay. Top of the Inter. Es gibt das und das. Ansonsten ist es nur ein Bossfight. Okay. I urge you to make your way to the castle then. So telling what would lie in wait within those walls, please be sure that you are prepared for any eventuality. Yep, let's travel. Get ready. Please watch over the town while we're away, Claus. It shouldn't be long. Go forth with the greatest of luck, everyone. You're going to need to be careful on our way there. We'll be able to see our hands in front of our faces. We made our way toward Lohengrin Castle. Despite the extra task of battling poor visibility due to the fog, Laura graciously accepted the role of operating the boat. Though Laura was a local of Legram, they mainly relied on Emma sensing its mana to guide them into the correct direction. Well, we've arrived. My third time coming here now. Oh my. Fog's really thick this time too. Yeah, more so than it was back in town. Guess it says that there really is something weird going on in here. The atmosphere is anything but usual at the very least. Can sense a vastly greater amount of mana from here compared to last time. It's as though this area is on the verge of becoming a world of its own. Some question that the causes the source behind what's happening on Legram. So no telling what could happen if we leave things as they are. It's up to us to go inside and investigate. You guys ready? Alright, alright. This isn't good. Well, I can't say that we didn't expect this, at least. A formless monster? They look like the fiends that we saw during our field study. Yeah, they do. Running around every corner by the looks of it. Could be the presence of the Highlands too. I guess its source is of all its mana would be in the underground area of the castle. Didn't you go through the left wing of the building last time? There was this large sealed door at the end of a spiral staircase, I think. Interesting. Well, let's get going. But be careful. I'm sure the cause of all this is somewhere in here. Boah, ja, haltet nicht sehr viel aus. Oh, ich muss bald eine Welle ist kurz.
Arisa, good job.
Good job it is.
私の番だね。
参る。
私の番。危険度低下。やれやれだね。
よし、掴んだ。
V だね。いい感じ。はやっ。
Ah, Black Record 5, sehr schön. Die auch noch mit? Wir haben eine Advantage gekriegt. Wie ist das denn?
私の番ね。行きます。
Oh, den Detector.
行こっか。戦闘終了。先に行こっか。はっ。
敵発見。
任せて。任せてちょうだい。
俺の今だ。委員長。
お宝。
Warum jedes verdammte Mal?
Ja.
敵発見。
任せて。
行くぞ。
任 任せてちょうだい。任せて。行きます。
Protector.
行くぞ。
Protected mal.
任せて。
Sweep
戦
mal.
闘終了。先に行こっか。やったわね。
So, Sharkwatis Gem ist sehr nice. Weil EP, genau.
せい。任せて。私の番ね。チャンスよ。
参る。チャンスだ。
やったね。完全勝利。あ、立派な宝箱です。なんとか行こっか。
今だ。
崩れた。
俺の番だな。
崩れた。やったね。
Ja, die swimmen halt einfach easy, ne?
せい。
Ist ja zum Craften? So schön. Muss mal hier noch erstmal den Winter Neo kriegen. Aber wir kommen hier noch in den Wind, Spiritual rein, dementsprechend passt das. This is the area resource of the mana you've been sensing, Emma? Yeah, I'm sure of it. Could feel it more and more strongly as you walk down the stairs. You can't see an orb like the one you found during your field study, though. Is that a bad timing? Ready for a fight? Spiritual force of Vienna is unbelievable. Den Dude kennen wir doch. It's monstrous. Is this the fiend we fought during our field study? It's that Nosferatu. It's reacting to become even more powerful than before. It has to be because of the disturbance in the spirit reigns, I'm sure of it. But then it's the culprit behind the thick fog ailing the legram, which means there's but one thing for us to do. Exercise it. Here we go. Time to take it down. Very much that time.
Axe.
俺の番だな。さ
崩れた。私の番ですね。敵。任せて。任せてちょうだい。アークス駆動。
参る。さあ一気に行くぞ。
了解しました。
ああ前今だ。
行こっか。
Wait, der ist schon so gut wie down? Ich habe gerade so ein großes Setup gemacht und der ist schon so gut wie down? Shadow Brigade war ein bisschen strong, oder?
私の番
So,
ね。
den Silberpoint rausreichen gleich.
俺の番だな。チャンスだ。
Sollte auch dazu kommen. Nö. Okay. Shelby geht jetzt aufs Gewunsch, oder wenn es ein bisschen mehr
やっ
gemacht
たね
wäre.
完全勝利。
ああ、さすがはフィーだな。
Naja, upsie.
よし、掴んだ。
V だね。やったやまあ
How hard is this? Huh? Bring now to bed I will. If thou hast all thou wilt protect. Ich glaube, das ist so ziemlich confirmed, dass das ist auch eine Location von dem Divine Knight ist, ne? Also wir wissen ja jetzt schon mittlerweile mehr als nur Valimar und Ordine gibt. Wir haben ja Testerasa schon gesehen. Also ist es wahrscheinlich auch nicht so unwahrscheinlich, dass es sogar vielleicht noch mehr Divine Knights gibt. Wer es nur hat, ist halt die andere Frage. How does it light? I don't know, but no one here appears to be any worse for wear because of it. Spiritual force it was exerting has completely vanished. And with it, the spirit range seemed to be returning to normal. I feel the weirdest for a moment. It looks like all's well that ends well. This should hopefully mark the end of all the strange happenings underground. Couldn't have done it without everyone here either. Thank you. Anything for you, Laura? Oh, well, I'd say that wraps things up nicely. Wait, is something wrong? Been totally silent. Did you get injured? Oh no, it's nothing, honestly. Let's get back to Legram and report to Klaus and Miles. Of course. The mystery solved, Class 7 stopped aboard the orbital boat they used to travel to the castle and made their way back to Legram. On their way, they could see the thick fog hovering over the lake, weakening before their very eyes. And by the time they stepped off the boat once again, their air had largely returned to what they remembered fondly from their field study. Can't thank you enough for all you've done. I must say, my lady, you've done an admirable job for following Lord Asset's duty in his absence. I wouldn't have been able to do so without the aid of my classmates, however. The fog that was hanging over the town just disappeared as if it were never there. So, curious, what caused that Nasaradu you mentioned to appear now of all times? You'd already defeated one before, didn't you? So why now? I wish I could say for sure. Had I heard that this is the form and that is to form an ancient tribe eventually took after being liberated from the shackles of quote-unquote life. In that sense, they became immortal? Maybe. I do not know how much about it myself. It's like the soul of that one was drawn toward the castle for some reason. And then it cast an arrow boy and caused it to reawaken. It means we have no guarantee that it won't do exactly the same thing again. But it means that we have to be that much more cautious then. The townsfolk of Legram will have to be as well. I'll be certain to pass the message along. Pardon me, Irene, but there's something buffering you. You've been oddly quiet ever since you left the castle. I'm sure you aren't hurt. I'm fine, just lost in thought, that's all. Can't get a door that I saw out of my head. But I'm really going to have to try and focus. Got bigger things to worry about right now. Sure about it, but if you insist. Again, give my deepest thanks for your assistance. I could hardly compare to your efforts, but I would like for you to accept this as a reward. Ooh, you gotcha. Well, thank you, Klaus. If anything else happens here, don't hesitate to call us. I'll be sure to do so. Take care. Jetzt hat nochmal der Yoga schon gemacht. Ah, okay. Gut, dann gehen wir Richtung Beirat, aber ich gehe einfach mal den normalen Weg. Quote unquote normalen Weg. Einfach um erstens mal wieder, warum auch nicht, den Shining Form zu nutzen. Der direkt neben mir spawnt, perfekt. Ihr habt euch nicht geändert, immer noch nicht.
あ、さすがはフィーだな。
Jetzt gehen wir zum Level up, aber...
よし、やったぞ。
V だね。
Das können wir nicht mal so viel Sepper, hätte ich schon gedacht. Also mir gibt schon ein bisschen was an Sepper hätte, ja. Schütt mehr auf. Ich glaube, da ist man schon fast schneller dabei, wenn man einfach über die Map rennt und das so macht. Ah, okay.
よし。
Hier waren wir auch schon mal gewesen.
Oh, 俺の番だな。はい。戦闘終了。